Alright guys, here's that 6.5 Godyr my way. Now this shit is long, guys. It's 60 minutes, man. If you're trying to learn the breach, man, I try to break this game down my way. It was a spectate I did earlier on stream. Here are the runes masteries. You can put 12 in ferocity or 6/6 and get the attack speed and the more melee damage. I know these are the older masteries, but you know you get to choose with the ally give an extra damage to allies, blah blah blah. And then here's what is this one? This is just the flat CDR if you want to just run the 10% Iceborne, Spirit Visage, or if you want to run the 30% Triforce. But this is the game where I think he ran 30%, and he just did not push down bot, and you'll see opportunity. Like I said, man, it's just the pressure game, baby. Push it down their throats. But other than that, man, if you like this video, don't forget to drop a like. Peace, late, enjoy. 60 minutes, boys. Peace. Alright, baby, we back once a motherfucking again with that 6.5 Godyr jungle my way. Alright, so as you can see, I'm not playing on one of my accounts. I'm playing the Godyr because I pretty much really don't give a fuck about playing and doing any my ways on my accounts. The reason why is because it's impossible. The best way to do my ways is to probably just do it through a spectate when somebody plays UDYR and you see so many mistakes, you know, what they could have done here, this, that, what my way, you know, what I would have done my way, blah, blah, blah. Unless, you know, I play offline, I change my account, but, oh my god, shut the fuck up. Alright, so yeah, so I'm just doing it here, and I felt like, you know, after watching this and doing the spectate, this is the right choice, and I am just gonna go ahead and voice volume. I can't handle anything right now. I feel like I'm being triggered by any little possible thing, and when that happens, we gotta turn everything off. Alright, so Jimmy Sausage, I did this spectate live, so if you watched it my way, today is the 12th, so if you want to, well, it was the 11th when I did it, so if you want to actually watch the my way, I mean the live spectate, you can also do that after you get done watching this, just in case, you know, I left some things out. But yeah, when playing the deer, you know, watching his whole game and you know what he could have what he could have done when it came to making decisions on how to win this game, rather than seeing struggles elsewhere and thinking he needs to do this and that. And also, when he sees the struggle, he feels like he's playing with people that understand what they need to do. No, that's not how it is. It's just like how you saw me play on my new account if you watch today, where people are really bad. When people are really bad, people will make bad decisions later on in the game. You're not playing against a challenger or diamond fucking one master tier players in fucking silver. You're just not. You're playing against people that will always make bad decisions, especially when it comes to, you know, finishing games. It's really bad. So one thing you got to take a note is that you're playing against a Jax. A Jax more likely is going to go Devour. Why? Because they saw somebody 1v5 the whole fucking game, and they want to do the same thing too, and blah, blah, blah. So if there's a way for you to set that behind, if you're going Runic Echoes, which he is going to go Runic Echoes, then boom, you know, do that. Whether it's pressure on top, mid, shitting on bot lane, taking over his jungle, taking the dragons, counter jungling, getting strong enough at a certain point where you take over his jungle and you start, you know, countering him at the same time, pressure on the map, doing everything at once. You know, when you play UDYR overall is the best champion when it comes to learning the game and doing things yourself. And, you know, and I've said this for like the fucking last, I don't know, five years, even though, of course, I wasn't like streaming as my job, blah, blah, blah. But there's no champion better when it comes to just straight up fucking, you know, okay, you can feed all you want. I'll make up for you, regardless if he knows it or not. So here I've done this before where I actually did the topside jungle and the bitch overextended and boom, died. So we got Jimmy Sausage right here. And these two are not dual Q. They are not dual Q. And God drops a ward, and I think he saw it, or he's just fucking stupid and decided to overextend anyway. So here, he comes in for the gank, drops the Bear Stance. There's a Spirit, alright, he comes in, slap. Nasus needs to kind of like work his way over to back his friend up, and it's the perfect time. He shouldn't have been last hit, and he shouldn't be ready to come in. Boom. And right there, you know, he gives a kill, so that's how I thought they were friends. But I think I asked him before the game, or his mic wasn't working, he told me he wasn't, but I don't know what it was. But I would have tried to take the kill for myself, but in that situation, I think Nasus already had that. Actually walked up after the Bear Stance, and Nasus got it. So you just got to kill for your top laner. It's 15 to 12, and just keep your eye and monitor what happens up there. Before I do this, let me make sure my stream is shut. Oh, it is actually playing on my damn thing. Pause that. It's my FPS. Oh my god, my FPS is fucking so much better now. Okay, there we go. It was at 30 when my stream was playing on my dashboard, and I was getting 30 FPS, and I don't like that. All right, so back to the game. You know, or yeah, back to UDYR. He gets his red. We got Scuds going over to Jax, but he doesn't have Devour. He's not gonna get 2 stacks. Rift Herald now gives 2 stacks when you kill it. If you go Devour and they decided to just leave the damage, revert the damage back to whatever 30 and whatever fucking, it doesn't matter. You know, doing that to the Devour or 35 stacks bullshit. It wouldn't have changed anything. It's just the noobs that go Devour would have struggled even harder. So changing the Rift to fucking 2 doesn't, it's whatever. You know, because if you're behind, you're behind. And you're playing fucking Devour in the lower tier or lower elos, it's just going to be a struggle regardless if you don't know how to carry the game. And 90% of the time, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So picking up the kill top lane. And seeing the CS, Nasus is struggling 13 to 29, so way beyond 2 to 1 this early in the game is like, what the fuck? And Nasus, every time he pulls up, he's getting harassed, and the shield's going to be able to block the aggro he takes from Nasus' minions, and he walks back, and he does the same thing. Nasus is not able to farm unless he uses his E, so that kind of sucks. You'll see a lead, a big fat stacking lead right now. All right, so Urgot is now overextended. Well, lane is stacking. He is somewhat kind of overextended, does not have flash. All right, so here. Drops a cane, level 6. Now, there's so many minions here. So, when he comes in, he's going to have to back off. Well, he gets switched anyway. If I was Urgot, I would have said, yeah, fuck you, bitch. I'm just going to go ahead and sit here and fight you because there's no way Nasus is going to follow up, plus he's not level 6. But he decides to pour back anyway and not, like, hang off to the side. Or actually, no, he is actually hanging off to the side. And he's still inexperienced. I probably would have done the same shit if I had to come hold this dude's hand, seeing him that he only has 18 CS. Yeah, you know, he's just struggling. You know, it's a big struggle. When Nasus struggles, like, this laning phase is, to me, pointless. When it comes to scaling, it's fine. When you are trying to carry the game, you got to understand one thing. That whatever Nasus says, fuck him. You know, like I said, they're not dual Q. That's why I thought they were dual Q. And he told me that Nasus was being a little bitch when it came to, you know, do not KS me, blah blah blah. No, you KS everything. That is if you are trying to do things your damn self. Now look at your bot lane. You have to ask yourself, like, holy fuck, bot lane's, you know, 5-1. They're doing so good right now. This game is GG. Is it GG? In my eyes, this would be GG if I was, you know, if my hands were on a deer. But then again, you know what happens later on? You'll see some struggles. You'll see some struggles. Boom. You know, it's just like this. Like, why, Nami, you're full HP. What are you doing? What are you waiting for? Why are you playing so far back? Are you just baiting your fucking Kalista? So Kalista bait this? Okay, Kalista bait. I got you, baby. I'm sitting in the bush. Why is she up there dropping fucking water balls on this bitch and then trying to knock her up? But instead, there it is. Tibbers, level 6. Boom. Bam, later. Oh, shit, what happened? Exactly. You're fucking stupid. Next time back, go spin your gold. And that's what you have to deal with. That's just the beginning of what's going to happen bot lane. So Jimmy Sausage over here, coming over to his wolf camp. His blue is up, and he cleared his bottom 2 side camps, which is fine. Now, Urgot, as you can see, is just having a good fucking time top lane. This motherfucker starts just, look, he's proxying now, boys. He's walking this motherfucker now. I've never seen such disrespect in my life. And all of a sudden, you got a fucking Nami pouring in as a support. All right, so the God has his flash. Boom, comes in. There's the Fury of the Sands. Oh, Duquesne. And bam, he flashes, he overextends. Instead, all Urgot had to do with the CS lead 2 to 1 is just perfect CS. That's all he had to do. That's all he had to do was farm. That's all he had to do was just farm, build his lead. But he doesn't. Why? Because they're fucking stupid. People make bad decisions thinking that they have to drive it beyond somebody's throat, down through their fucking ancestors and everything. No, that's not how you play the game, but boom. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, because you see what happens later on. And the struggle is going to be real. And I'm going to try to explain the struggle in this game. Oh, rip. And another thing is, you're playing against a Devour Jax, and you got to remember one thing. Jax is very squishy. You see where everybody's at on the map. Your bot lane's doing actually pretty good. You know, you just picked up your runic. You have blue buff, so you can spam turtle every fucking 4, whatever, how many seconds, depending on how much CDR you have. 4.7 seconds. So go over here and just fucking do this goddamn thing. But instead, you decide to run down bot side, do this camp. You could have been doing this. You see where mid's at. And Katarina, and you have a Lissandra, she has everything up. Ignite, Flash, ulti. I mean, fuck it. You know, she can cut him off. Just say, hey, Lissandra, kind of push your wave a little bit so I can go over there and pick up this dragon. Boom, there's the lockdown. Stand still. Wow. Mechanically speaking, I did not watch that during the spectate, but she flashed on top of Katarina when it wasn't even needed and died. So she gave up her flash, ignite, flash, ignite. Well, of course, ulti comes back. So does everything else, but longer cooldowns. Jax over here chilling. Does have his Devour. 4 stacks right now, and you could have just taken the dragon. After that, you get the push mid for free. Bot lane, it looks like Kalista almost died. And with the Annie, you know, anything's possible with Annie, right? Because she drops her ulti on your face. You're a squishy champion. You're not building MR items. Shit, you know, the way she played this game, she should have rushed them off first. You know, once you see the struggle. Plus, she's about to get denied, too. So here you are going back top. You will not be seen if you ride the wall. Urgot again, you know, he's always got to do what he's got to do. He pulls up. Oh, that's it. You're not pulling up. Doesn't have any wards. Thinks that this is good enough to fucking protect him. Or, you know, give him a heads up. Smite. Flame. Flame. Like, when you see that, you're like, holy fuck. Now, here, you don't need to take the turret. There's no need to rush this. Nasus now gets some free time. Not only that, you have 2 camps right over here. You have Jax and Katarina about to do Dragon with bot lane porting back, enemy bot lane, to go buy some items. And boom, look at this. You got Jax, does have his smite up. And then we got, boom, she goes right in there, right? And MF is actually helping doing this Dragon. And she actually picks it up. So that right there is a big plus. You know, Lissandra going in by herself. Not only that, dragging the enemy bot lane over here. Jax low, now has to go heal. You are mid lane right now, and all you have to do is push mid. All right, so another thing is that top lane is struggling. You picked up Runic Echoes first. You can carry this game yourself, like I said, during the spectate, where you are going to go for that Iceborne for the 20% CDR, mana, armor that you're going to get from that, and you're going to be able to walk through everybody. Now, let's watch what you do. So my way would have been, okay, Jax has to go back and heal. Katarina is squishy. I'm the same level as her. And if she comes back in lane, I can flame her. She's not stupid to get anywhere near me. My bot lane can go back to farming, but instead looks like the flame to the back, the Q, or the Q and the W. MF, let's see, decides to back. And then you decide to run here to like, what, help him out? And with Katarina seeing, oh shit, my Annie and my MF or going after these 2 in the bot lane. When you could have just been like, okay, I'm going to push this way. Katarina, you have the life decision right now. Boom, you can go ahead and help your teammate or go back mid and don't get fucking pressured. Lissandra stepped for 22 seconds, so this lane's just going to sit and chill. So this lane sits and chill, right? All right. Right, sit and chill. All right, we look. Okay. All right. Did you get the kill? Nope. All right, you got the flash. Congratulations. What, this flash going to win the game? No. See, what you should have did was push this goddamn wave mid lane. You already picked up all your buffs. You just picked up Runic Echoes. Rotate top. Counter jungle this. You just got the dragon. You just made the 4 enemy, well, everybody besides Urgot go to this dragon to help Jax get the 5 stacks, but instead, Lissandra takes it, which is a big plus. So your bot lane should, well, them going over there, if they would have died, I wouldn't give a fuck. Because like I said, you could have taxed this, but look at this. Rip Caddy. Rip Caddy for Katarina. Well, Katarina's going over there. Katarina's coming over here. Oh, shit. You decided to go do over here at New Krugs. Okay. Okay, so after pushing this, you had this camp. You had this camp. And now, if you look at top lane, level 9, Urgot, level, what do you call it? He has how much HP? 1100. Okay. Phoenix. Phoenix, how much are we doing today? All right. 200 damage on proc. All right. 70. Sitting on a motherfucker. Level 9. 3 points in turtle. So if you went up here while this lane was stacking up with another wave, cleared these 2 camps instead of running down bot. Onassis, how much HP? How many tower shots can you take? Okay, so you can probably take about 35 turret shots. Do you have ulti? No. Is it needed? No. But when this lane stacks up, you would have cleared 2 camps. Not only that, 2 fucking camp or 2 waves mid. Katarina would have came back. You would have rotated top. So instead of running this way and getting a flash is not worth shit. It's not going to win you the game. It's not going to give you gold. You come down here to pick up 100 gold. When you could have just pushed the 2 waves. Okay, let's say that gives you 400 gold. Okay, 500 gold. Okay, fucking whatever, how much gold? 600 gold. So let's just say you 500 to 600 gold by just pushing. Not only that, you're pressuring and denying if Katarina doesn't get back in the lane. And then rotating top with a big fat stack of wave. You could have stunned this bitch ass because you can win this game by just going mid. 86 CS, 12 minutes in. Whatever, Katarina 1-0. It's all good. A bear stand, stopping her ulti. Boom. You're good. Jack stacks. Okay, the whole team, like I said, was just at Dragon, but they failed to get it. So he's stuck at 9. 9's not too bad. I mean, he can still pick up Rift and get 2 more off that, and then the Scuds, but it's even worth it to go for it. Now you come over mid to pick up the leftovers when you could have been top killing Urgot again and making this dude's life a living fucking hell, but you don't do that. And I'll break down the item builds, too. So, we got bot lane. Oh, shit. What happened bot lane? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. So, you're 5-1, or, well, was 5-1, but 5-2. Look, let's watch. Let's watch. Bobble. Okay. Look at this. Okay. Boom. Walks up. All right. And he's like, what up, baby? Tivers in range. Didn't even have to flash. Tsunami, ignite. Bullet time to the back. I mean, that right there, especially if she's running Thunder's Lord. You know, if she's running Thunder's Lord, then, boom, she insta-dies. She pretty much needs to play like a bitch and back the fuck up, but she doesn't, which gives the enemy team more kills. And he's getting gold. Alright, so Jax gets the back after getting dropped. Actually, didn't even back after getting dropped that low, you know, because he is the power, and he has his helicopter dick, and he can farm up. So, and he's 61 CS to your 63. Alright, so right here, you decide to back. So, what do you buy in this situation? You know, like, do you realize that, like I said, you know, you could have fucking cleared everything, picked up the, the mid farm, and then rotated top with the 2 cancel, just run straight top with the wave stacking and just dive top, just like that, and killed him. He was 1 level below you. He's the enemy top laner, where if they farm well, if Urgot didn't do anything stupid, he could be level 11 to your level 10, or level 9 at that point in the game, but he's not. He's below you. So, if you shit on Urgot so hard, and pressure top with Nasus, and Nasus, if he cries like he said he was, fuck him, tell him to AFK. The way this game plays out and the way he loses this game, it's worth to actually have your top laner AFK. So you have a, you know, yeah, he AFK'd. He's a fucking pussy. He cried about, you know, trying to get this tower because I know how to win games because, you know, I'm learning the ways. He's sitting here. Now, okay, he buys Swifties. I don't know why it takes this fucking long to buy fucking items. I don't know if I had it paused there or not, but look at Urgot. Urgot doesn't stop. Urgot pressures top again because Nasus is still struggling. The only reason why Nasus is doing well is because he decided to proxy and you ganked it 2 times in lane to kill the motherfucker. So remember that Nasus cannot do this without you. And if you sit there and wait for Nasus to try to scale into something so that he can carry the game rather than you carrying the game yourself, you'll struggle. Not only that, Blue's up. Lissandra's getting chased down. Shit God is over here. Look at him. Like, you're sitting here doing blue buff. You have no map word. And it's not only that, Katarina sees that there's a Diverino coming in mid lane and is trying to push the wave fast enough. So, the moment you wait for, here's a fucking moment. Like, why are you over there? You have flash out or just have, fuck it, I'm going to flash over the wall. Fuck it, let's get these kills. But instead, you watch this happen. Not only that, there's a few minions here. If you were here, you got onto fucking Got, you killed Got, you might be able to switch over to Katarina to focus her and kill her, get the 2 kills. But instead, we're doing a blue buff. You sit on the wall, you watched it happen, and now the struggle becomes even realer. And now you got Nami support pouring in for some fucking reason. Just throw Tsunami. Why? Because she's fucking bad. She's garbage. That's just the way it is. You pop your fucking... Are you ghosting? No, who's ghosting? Who has ghost? Nami has fucking ghost? Hello? So there you go. That just goes to show that you got shitters on your team and that you need to carry them. So... not going top, not killing them, you know, being not controlled by any team, just making a decision to try to chase after them instead of trying to control the game through the mid and top. And now you have your bot lane that's pretty much just went, what, 5-1 to fucking whatever, how many assists Anami had, to fucking 0, I guess, 4? Okay, add 2 more on top of that. 0-6 the last 4 or 5 minutes for them. Not picking up another kill after going 5-1. Why? Because it's just, you know, the way things are. With any hits level 6, hit spikes, CC, damage. You know, it's just the struggle. And now you go back and you pick up a fucking Ruby Crystal and you pick up a Sapphire Crystal. So I'm thinking Triforce first. Triforce first, well, you are, you know, that or Iceborne. Iceborne, you know, cuts it in half. You're saying, all right, I'm going to take a piece of Triforce, I'm going to take a piece of Frozen Heart, and I'm going to put it in one item so I don't have to worry about building both those items because right now, because I can carry with Iceborne because of the 20% CDR it gives me. But if you're the 1-3-0, and you had control of mid lane, and you can carry your bot lane, and, you know, you did the things, you know, you made the right decisions early game when Lissandra went in and suicided for the dragon and picked it up for herself, which was a big bonus, and you just straight up pushed mid, went top, and killed, then yeah, going for Triforce is fine. And in top lane, we have Nasus getting ganked. After going 3-0, helicopter dick, Jack's going to save his leap strike, and he instantly dies. And Jax, all he's been doing is farming, just like you. He's got fucking 18 stacks right now, 60 minutes in. It's actually a good spot for him to be in, as long as he's not feeding. And he's going Rage Blade second, so there's going to be openings. You know, a chance where, you know, all these Jax players that rush fucking Devour straight into Rage Blade, you know, there's always an opening for him to throw. He's very squishy. You have Lissandra, CC, Bear Stance. Okay, Wither into a fucking Lissandra ulti. Oh, Jax, with those items, and if he's doing well, you take him off the board. Flash, Flame, Lissandra not there to follow up. So, we're going to go ahead and work this dude. Drop the stun. Let's see if it's Ignite. Alright. Does he die? So, oh, second time she's done that. Alright, now here's another thing. So, you failed to fucking put this guy's life into fucking Godyr. He picked up a kill with the gank from Jax about, I don't know, a minute ago. You know where he's at, though. Shit got is top lane. Annie is about to go back into lane. So you got to analyze the situation. You know Katarina's low because you just popped her all the way down. And then look at Annie. Oh, should I cover mid? Should I cover mid? Nah, okay, they're backing off. Like, why aren't you pushing this wave? Like you should be mid lane right now pushing this wave saying, hey, look, bitches, leave your lane. You know, I would love to have a minute alone when Annie leaves lane and leaves his fucking MF. And because that might give my team a kill because a lot of times the enemy ball... Oh, there's a flash. Oh, we have to watch this again. Oh. Yep, that's just something you have to deal with right there. Now imagine if you just push mid. Instead, you decided to do 2 camp and run over here. Even though Lissandra's already got this turret, I don't give a fuck, man. You want to take this as fast as possible. You got to send a fucking message. And then not only that, you are low. Okay, I understand backing after that. You need to go back top and kill this motherfucker and make sure that this never gets taken. But for some reason, it's all the way down pretty low. About a fifth left on this, a little less than that. I mean, and you got to remember, that's the reason why that's pretty low is because you sat here and did blue buff and watch your team, watch your mid laner die. When they did fucking dove in between the fucking inner and out, or they're inside the outer and inner. And you didn't do anything about it. There's nothing you can do about the dragon. Alright, so you know that 1-2. And not only that, they don't have their Jax here. Like, they're not giving the stacks over the, what do you call it? So you doing this, now you're standing around. Like, and another thing is, you're building Raptor Cloak like you need this item right now. Now, I'm sorry, you gotta remember, like, this is where I bring up where, you know, people are bad, right? You know, you already saw some next level dives. You see this Urgot the way he plays, supremely aggro, overextends every single time. You can bankroll off this motherfucker. He just picked up a kill. And, yeah, so you can go top and pick up kills all day long. Lissandra, 1 in 3 struggles. One of the deaths was for Dragon. But, when it comes down to it, it doesn't matter. You know, all it takes is a bear stance to take Katarina out of the game, right? And then Jax, Rage Blade, fucking Devour, stun his bitch ass one time, and he's very squishy. Urgot squishy, MF squishy, and he's squishy. But of course, she's got Rada Aegis, she's 5, 1, and 3, and he's, you know, the longer this game goes on, she's actually going to scale into like another mid laner, right? And I mean, if we look at the support's gold, 6,300, how the fuck is Annie 100 less gold than, you know, the 4-0 Katarina? Now that right there, my friends, is 2 mid laners you now have to deal with, and now Kalista has to deal with it, and Kalista's not building MR, and she probably should have built a fucking mob first, because if she builds a mob first, it might have prevented, what, how many deaths? Probably 3, right? And it would have been worth it, but they don't think like that. And of course, as AD carry, you don't build those fucking items. Well, unless later on, maybe second or third item, you see it being built, but not the first item. But you don't know how it's going to go. The struggle. You know, it might have been MF was fucking garbage. Oh, yeah, it was the MF garbage. But this dude knows how to carry a fucking shitty-ass, what do you call it? And that's something you have to understand. You don't see that. Instead, you're panicking. Oh, my God. My mid laner, 1 in 3. Oh, shit, my bot lane, you know, 5 and 1 to fucking 0 and 7. How the fuck? You know, it's like, how the fuck did they go in 7 the last fucking 8 minutes? So you're buying a rot, which takes your carry away, your solo carry. So since you're taking your carry away and you're trying to drag the game out, which, you know, you're playing with people that are fucking bad instead of a higher elo, where if I build rot first, you know, I got fucking, you know, if I'm playing with Chris, him top lane. I have like a D1 master tier or a fucking better AD carry than a fucking MF. But of course, this bitch ain't looking to carry this. Well, she is. I mean, yeah, she is not looking for MF to carry her. She's going to do it herself is what I mean. So you want to carry this game yourself. You spent fucking, what, 1,300? Okay, let's have 800 for that, 400. So it's 1,200. So, and then, how much is it? Okay, so that's a mana crystal. So 400 on top of that, 200 off that. You had 2 pieces to the Iceborne Gauntlet, which is going to give you more mana, 20% CDR, Spellblade, and now you're going to be able to slap the fuck out of bitches. And it's going to hurt. But picking up the Raptor Cloak, okay, you get extra armor. You can run, you know, when you're near turrets. You get more movement speed. And blah, blah, blah. Plus, you have 500, so you're one camp away from completing Iceborne, which ups your carry about 90%. But you're not focused on that. You're focused on, oh my god, the struggle. The struggle. I need to put a rot, put it behind the turret. Rot would be better to buy after Iceborne and Runic and Swifties. Right after that. Because you still have time. The throws are real at this ELO. Remember that. It's not something, oh my god, the struggle is this real. It's over at the 20 minute. No, it's not over. So here, we got the teleport. Pump fake back from God. Disrespecting. Helicopter dick by Jax. Yeah, it hurts. But he's not saying it. Thank the gods. But still hurts. Ow. Please. And here we go, guys. Let's watch this. So, we got dumbass decided to take the pink ward out. Let's see. I don't know what happens here, actually. Alright. Alright. There's the dive. Just like this. Now, there are moments. We already missed a moment in mid lane where Little Sandra got a dive. And there are moments like this. This right here, label this fucking Donkey 1 and Donkey fucking 2. Well, this is a fucked up donkey. Because he's got fucking, look at his robot ass. Look at him. Dumb ass. Look at his dumb motherfucker. He's like, I'm gonna ult this, Jax. I need you to come back in. I'll come back in. Oh shit, what did I just do? And then this motherfucker backs off with Turtle Lawn, failing to realize that if this dumb motherfucker comes back in, you stun him, you cane him one time, he's dead. Then you got an Urgot that's pretty much has no mana, has his bitch ass shield up. No way he's gonna melee form. Stand still when a turret is fucking hitting him. And he probably realized Jack's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I gotta go back in. I'll watch him. And then he watches you die. Or he watches his god die. Just like that. You know, you just missed out on a free-ass double kill. I would be like, fuck it. If I die here, at least Nasus cleans up. He sees that I'm committing. But picking up that kill, you gotta say worth. Alright, so back into the jungle. And yeah, picking up the Rop pretty much takes your carry. It throws it into the gutter, and it gives the enemy team in time in this shit or elo to either, you know, continue with their fucking snowball or who the fuck knows, throw more. It's the plays you just saw top, you know, and hopefully you're in the right place at the right time. But not picking up the Iceborne Gauntlet, it's going to stop you from switching your stances all day long. It's 4.2 seconds. Imagine if you would have picked up that 20% CDR, you know. Your CDR on your abilities, the lowest you get it down to is 3.6 unless you run the 45%, which drops it down to 3.3 if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 3.6. Could be wrong. 3.6 though. But instead, and you know, you gotta ask yourself, you know, you got blue buff right now, and how much CDR? Actually, are you running a 1v5 carry build? Oh, you're running a 1v5 carry build? Are you fucking kidding me? Now, if I'm running a 30% CDR build, I'll still go fucking Iceborne. Chris does it. Now, if you watch Chris play, whenever he plays, go look at his runes. He does the 30. He's sold on the 30% when I told him about it, and he still rushes Iceborne. It's just that at level 11 or 12, when he gets to 20% from the runes of mastery, I mean, my bad, the runes. Well, he runs Surge, so he goes 45%. He gets a 5%. He's at, as soon as he hits level 11 and he has his Iceborne, he's 40% already. So he just starts stacking. It's the same thing. Just because you're running 30%, go fucking Iceborne. Still ups your carry. Alright, boom. We take a look at mid lane. Alright, we got shit being thrown. Urgot goes mid. Just fucking do your goddamn thing, man. Alright, so he's gonna pick up red buff. Alright, so we look and see what he picks up. And he picks up a rot. Now he's gonna throw it behind here. And then after that, it's like, well, you know, what the fuck? Alright, so, okay, let's rewatch it. So, Lissandra doesn't know any better. This tower's already fucking dead, right? Look at this. Just like that. Just like that. And now you drop the rot. Now you gotta hold the gates. Alright, so this is all you can do. See, another thing is now, you have two mid. Like here is the point where, you know, you have to fully understand the situation and be able to read your team, you know, if they know what to do or not. Because if you don't know, like, if you're clueless, you know, when it comes to the decisions your teammates starts to make at this point of the game, you guys come to me and say, you know, my team keeps feeding, they always get caught. Well, they don't know what to do, man. It's like you're running over here. You had the chance to camp the living shit out of this dude and take his turret, worked on this turret, learned how to control the Jax and Katarina, making those two leave to come top and dominate. You had the choice to just dominate this dude to say, hey, Annie, look, man, if you guys don't help this guy, but instead look what Annie becomes. Since you didn't make this dude suffer, take this tower to send a message. And the gold, the pressure that you put in a lane, you know, in this game would have done, you know, for your fucking bot lane that was 5-1. They were 5-1. They're 0-7. Lissandra, the way she died one way, you know, or mid lane, you know, going all in and doing some next level flash, and after that, you know, dying for a dragon, which I said was worth. I thought they didn't get it when I first watched the spectate, but someone said, yo, she got the first dragon, blah blah blah, and then she died just trying to protect mid by using one of her abilities, but only got stunned by Annie and died. And you're sitting here picking up a rot, and you don't go Iceborne because you're running at 30% on the runes, quints, and glyphs per level, so that you only have to buy one CDR item. But like I said, still rush, still get Iceborne, that's okay. So yeah, not controlling the game through top alone and just sitting here and watching the struggle and pretty much being, you know, putting a leash on yourself when it comes to carrying the game, and just hoping that these guys figure out what they need to do to win the game. But it's not going to come to that with Annie and Katarina and how much damage they do. They're just going to get CC'd. You know, if she was rushing a Maw and a Banshees, but who the fuck does that, right? And it just made it to where Callista wouldn't die, it'd be good because they wouldn't be spreading no gold across the board, but that's all they're going to do. And when they spread that gold across the board and it turns into team deathmatch, Annie's going to sit there and be able to one-shot fucking 80 carries, support Annie. All right, so we take a look at what's happening over here. Like I said, there's always going to be the struggle, right? So Jack's going to take this out. He gets flamed. Look at Urgot. Alright, he tries to run out, and boom, Nasus dies. See, when this motherfucker dies, when I see these two motherfuckers overextending, what do you think? Oh my god, my bot lane is a fucking mid lane again. They're gonna feed. They're gonna fucking feed. Let's push top right now. And then Nasus says, I'm slacking. You tell him to go fuck himself. You tell no, don't say that. Don't say this. Tell him, look, motherfucker. Take the motherfucker out. I got places to go. We need to breach right now. What I'm going to do right now, since Jax is dead for 44 seconds, I don't know if you're fucking blind, you dumb motherfucker. Hit tab. He's dead for 44 seconds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push this wave with you or without you, Nasus. And if you decide to AFK because you're a little bitch-ass doge, then do it. And you have a caddy wave here. Stopping him from fucking pushing his wave equals caddy minion under here. But it doesn't matter. You can actually walk and tank the turret yourself to save this wave so it runs all the way down to this turret so that you can work on the next one. But let's see what you do. Well, let's watch your mid laner. Your mid laner's chilling. They decide to back. Alright, you flame this motherfucker. Boom. Alright. Alright, there you go. You picked up a double kill. Just like that. The turnaround is real, boys. Boom, Nasus actually tanks it. Come the fuck over here. He tanked it. Clear this before it kills your fucking gaddy minion. You got another wave coming in. Jax is up in 17 seconds. You could have got greedy to push the next wave. But instead, you come over the farm your jungle. Like, see, Jax is up. Now, when Jax comes back up, and I look at this motherfucker, he has a Rage Blade. He has a Devour. And he's coming in with Mercs with a Cutlass. So, if you were to push this wave, you save the caddy, realize that Nasus already had it, you had your caddy here, the next wave's already pulling out, which is a caddy, and you, of course, you got your caddy coming up here, you could have cleared this. Urgot is dead for 23 seconds. So, in that time period, you got 19 seconds to push this, to say, hey, is there anybody else that wants to come cover top? Do they expect you to push this wave? They don't. But like I said, you came over here to do this. So, you could have pushed this, forced Jax the lane. Well, he's already sated because, like I said, you could have stopped him ages ago, but you didn't. But you could have pushed this, forced him top, and then redive Arena. Oh, Nasus has ulti, if I'm not mistaken, unless it's glitched out. Nope, he does have his ulti at this point. So you'd have been pushing his lane with a Nasus that had ulti, and you very tanky. So I see that you're still building Triforce, and he picks up a Negatron going for a rot. So you would have forced him. You would have killed Urgot. You would have had Jax come back top, and you killed Jax first before Urgot, and you dived, and you got top turret. So you add up all the gold from that. Not only that, you would have the caddy wave here. You would have pushed this wave before it killed any of the minions that were pulling up through or pulling up to your wave. So you would have cleared that and had it on this tower. Jax comes back, you stun him, he helicopter digs, and you dive. It's something you just have to learn to just drive it straight down somebody's throat. You would have taken his turret, Urgot would have teleported in, you probably would have died to him again. But not only that, you're sending fucking shots at these guys. You're saying, look, man, we're breaching your gates. And like I said, you could have done this ages ago. I know I gotta fucking repeat myself. You could have done this ages ago, man. You know, at this elo, it doesn't matter, man. It's just knowing what to do if you take a tower fast enough. You know, the scale is real, but you know, you just can't depend on anybody. Now, if you do build Iceborne, it'd have been 1,000 times. It would have been a lot better. You know, this game you would have been able to go in and out a lot more. Oh shit, what up, baby girl? And bam, slap, lit, dip, and look at oh, we're coming! Like, you did your job, Nami. Thank you for whatever the fuck you did. Nami backflip, slowed, I'm getting the fuck out. But watch. Look at him! Like, other than coming in, like using her tsunami and everything, you're fine. You know, if you died, then whoop de fucking do. You went in there and stole the dragon. These guys should just push this wave. The next wave is right here, so pushing that and just rotate top to where if they do decide to chase you, they've already created this. But this is low elo. Watch. Oh, got the flash too. Oh, don't worry, Callista's here, guys. Callista's here. Callista, we got. There you go. We got a kill. Okay, keep walking in there. There you go. Keep going. Callista, what? Callista. What? And another thing is, you come in lane, you know where everybody's at. Urgot, here's another thing. Look at this shit. I would have fucking like, later, bitches. Both of them would have died. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Cause why? Because I can carry this motherfucking game. So he would have been able to push this wave. Has the rot to hold the gates mid. Has a little bit of time left on it. The next wave's not coming out, and he could have rotated over to this camp, picked this up. He's already at 330 stacks on his Strength of the Ages, so he's going to get 6% back from this, and then redive a top lane, kill this motherfucker again to work on this turret, but probably would have to back because these guys probably would see it, unless these guys are, oh my god, we just killed 3 of them. And then you got, like I said, it's all about understanding what the enemy team's going to do and what they're thinking. So if they decide to push down mid, you got to be like, okay, that's fine. By the time you do that, my rot's going to block. My team's going to spawn back up. I already pushed the wave that was already mid. Plus, like I said, oh yeah, my rot's still up. Blah, blah, blah. And then the next wave comes in. It is a caddy. But instead, hold on. Is that caddy parked? Okay, no. Well, look at him. Oh yeah, plus they got to chase Callista into the enemy jungle. And Callista's a dumbass. She's died. I mean, 1 kill. So they're 1-9 the last 15 minutes. So right there the caddy wave pulls up, but you already pushed that to block it off, plus you have the rod up for a couple seconds, and Urgot should be dead right now. And if you would have rotated top, you can easily, with the HP you had, and HP you would have got off Toucan, or even without it, you would have been able to dive Urgot, stun him. Nasus comes in, kills him, take this turret, has a red buff, and voila. So for you stealing Dragon, losing your your mid laner and your bot laner because they're dumbasses, failing to realize that you could just go in and do what Lissandra did on the first dragon. If I get it, guys, I get it. But just make sure we don't lose anything if I die. So you took a risk and you fucking got it. You actually lived. But you are not looking at, you know, how you can win this game. And how you can win this game is by through top lane and pressuring that lane hard. And then when you see openings mid lane and bot lane, like right now, like why aren't you bot lane just pushing this out? You're going Triforce and you're going to tell me you don't want to push down bot to start drawing Andy and everybody here, picking up a turret, but instead you decide to go mid, drop your rot, and run the fuck bottom. Do your camp, fuck blue buff, but instead you're top lane when Nasus decides to overextend, so Nasus is dying for nothing. This dumb motherfucker, they're all fucking to it. I don't know, like, you're fucking kidding me, bitch, fucking leave. Look what the fuck you just brought over. You got the fucking Jax coming, you got this, but look. You run over here. Did you even need to drop your rot mid lane with Lissandra up in 5 seconds and Callista up in 9 seconds? No, they would have been able to cover that. Plus, the attention is being drawn to top lane because Nasus is breaching the gates top when you should be bot lane pushing this out. So when he dies, you're already right the fuck here. Push 3 waves. Got this fucking tower. Push this fucking wave. Start fucking farming the enemy jungle. And after that, you should be fine because like I said, they're not sieging down mid. And then your blue buff doesn't go anywhere. And when you are going to Triforce build, that's pretty much like do your own fucking thing. But right now, you're just thinking too much of the struggle and what you have to do. I understand, you know, it might be a little bit too much, but it's just everything that you have to, you know, learn, man, to do shit your way. And you just gotta go, man. You can't be scared. And not only that, if you see a big fucking wave here, and I'm gonna tell you this every fucking time, and if you take it, your Callista's dead for 10 seconds, and she backpinks you 9 times, and she threatens to AFK, tell the bitch to AFK, because I would rather lose the way I'm about to lose than have your bitch ass that's 1 in 5 the last 15 minutes with your goddamn fucking sushi support feeding and not doing shit for the last 15 minutes. Suck fucking dick. So this is why I tell you, just go. And like I said, he would have been fucking one tower, maybe another tower, camp over here, and boom, all that pressure. So, oh, they're all, oh shit, we killed Nashus. Oh, fuck, UDYR, we killed UDYR right now. We killed UDYR. Everyone assemble. We are going to 5-man UDYR. We're going to chase this guy until he dies. And that's how they think, because they're fucking stupid. And you have to take advantage of that, man. You gotta just drive it straight down somebody's fucking throat. But instead, we're over here dropping a rock like a little pussy. We're gonna put it right there. And then we're gonna go ahead and pick up our blue buff. No, we ain't got time for this shit, guys. You must go, man. You gotta put that shit in 5th gear. 1 to 5. Well, actually, don't do 1 to 5. You might fuck some shit up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, just shift them motherfuckers. Clutch them, clutch it, and you should be fine. But that's the thing, man. I didn't tell him this earlier, but he'll be able to see this. Oh, yeah, here we go. All right, Nobby. We're going to do this. We're good at this time. We're 1-9 the last 16 minutes. I'm going. I said, go. I got her. We got, oh, what? Get fucking soloed? Solo, dolo, later, bitch. And there you motherfucking go. Dead. You see what I'm saying? Pressure, baby. You gotta be in that motherfucking bot lane. You know, and here's another thing. Remember how I tell you guys, at that point in the game, when they're mid lane, they don't know what the fuck to do. Hey, what do we do in this situation? What do we do? I don't fucking know. They don't know. You're gonna sit there and write a fucking book and tell them what they need to do? Tell them what they need to do is sit the fuck mid lane. I'm gonna push bot. When there's 9 motherfuckers come at me, fucking running down mid. When I'm not bot lane, overextending, and 3 motherfuckers are on me, back the fuck up and reset. This is the only way we're gonna win it. And that's what you tell them. And if they don't want to do that, then let them feed. Just make sure you're a fucking god. And if you're not, that'll be the test right there. You'll fucking fail, and hopefully you can make sure you fucking run it down, make the better decisions to where you're running it down their throat and putting enough pressure on the map to fucking carry these scrubs. But that's just the way it is, baby. And there's Nasus. Look at him, baby. Oh, yeah, we're stacking. Let me go ahead and cop this. Oh, we're stacking. Look at me. I'm so good. They would call me SirhcEz fucking. You ain't fucking SirhcEz. Push the goddamn wave. Spear fire that motherfucker. Your bot lane is fucking 2 and fucking 11 the last 17 minutes. Does he know that? No, because he's fucking tunnel vision. Durr. Yo, I think I'm going crazy, guys. This is bot lane struggle, baby. I'm glad to be doing it my way. How's everyone doing today? Make sure you put a YouTube comment and tell me how you're feeling today, because I'm feeling extra salty today. Alright, so let's just calm it down a couple of steps. Nasus pushing top. 3 of them decide to fucking monitor and go up there. I don't know why, but they do. Other than that, let's just put it. Oh, boom. Look at this, man. At this moment, look at your levels compared to MF. You're 3 above her. You're doing good in that department. It's just that you're not making the right decisions, not pressuring the right spots. Your bot lane does not know what to do. And it's a struggle. And Katarina's higher level than you. There's no way a 6-0-4. Yes, it's really good. Should be higher than a fucking Godyr in silver. No, you're the highest level in the fucking game. Bottom line. And this fucking Nas is sitting here fucking jerking his goddamn stick, stacking every single one when he's failing to realize that his fucking, his Callista's fucking, you know, struggling. Yo. Alright, so we look at Nas's DKing. Is he put it down? Oh, he fights. What are you getting for the stats? Well, at least you got UDYR pushing mid. Boom. There you go. Good shit, Nasus. Good fight, man. Good fight. Your bot lane just got driven back after getting burst hated by fucking Annie, and now they have to heal. So what are you getting besides UDYR pushing mid? Nothing else bot. Oh, you got the MF at least, but that was before. Maybe a minute. Now you lose your tower, Nasus. Instead of playing safe to wait for your Nami and your Callista and your fucking Lissandra to go back out in the field, maybe fighting out with Jax and Urgot top would have been great, but no, you don't get that. Instead, you get him overextended, dying to a Jax, give another kill, losing outer turret, having your fucking bot lane now go top to feed off more kills. UDYR struggling, working on his Triforce. If you have enough for your Triforce, you better back the fuck right now and pick that up and hit those spikes. You need to go back right now. Stop standing around jerking your fucking dick. Let's go. See, when you have enough for your Triforce, and after seeing all the struggles, back and get that. So here's a fight. Is it worth it? You're going in. You're only baiting your teammates while Lissandra's coming in, but looks like Kallista's going to die again. You got to avoid this while Nasus is dead. You do pick up 2 kills. It's not looking bad, but now you're Kalista and Lissandra's dead. MF shows up. You don't know who the fuck's going to show up if you have no wards on the map. No vision. Nasus that just came back out actually hit something. I don't know what the fuck it hit. Look, oh, later, bitch. Gets the kill, but is it worth it to get ace at this point? All you had to do is, so let's backtrack this. So, here, top is already going to be covered. Everything. You had enough for Triforce ages ago. I swear to God, I want to backtrack this, but you need to just run straight bottom and push, 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 push. Push the fucking bot lane, baby. Push that shit. But instead, you do this and you get ace. This is the last thing you want to do unless you know how to team fight, especially if you're rushing a rot first. A rushing a rot first tells me you're not, you know, too comfortable or just don't know how to carry the fucking game. See, here after picking up this kill and boom, picking up the double. Now, you picked up, you did your job here, right? Alright, now you need to get the fuck out of dodge. Well, that happened so fast. I don't even know what the fuck happened. You should have picked up the double kill, but instead Jax hits a double kill. Oh, flashes out, gets Kane to Reno to the back. Nasus is gonna suicide, sitting on top of Tivers, get burnt the fuck up. But that's the struggle, man. Avoid those fights. The fights you want to fight are the ones where you're pressuring bot, where you got 3 people on you, and then, you know, your team makes a play, or you push bot heavy, and then, you know, you got them covering that lane, then you rotate the fucking flank gank, and boom. You know, create that shit. Don't just let the game make, you know, a fucking a battle royale where it fucking doesn't. Well, I guess you could have said it looked good at the beginning of that, but, you know, you never know what could happen. I mean, Henny's only 9-1, or maybe 7-1, or 8-1 before that fight, but, you know, she's just getting stronger and stronger, and 200 less CS than Katarina, but what's the gold count say? Oh, yeah. Katarina, 12K. Any, 11K. And with the resets going across the board, I mean, Annie's just making full bankroll off everybody. You know, Dragon is up. You know, if you're putting pressure from the very get-go, if you're sitting here putting pressure, you know, we seen those openings. It looked good where, you know, I said he could have got that. He could have got that for the Nasus, that top. You know, with all this pressure you put on the map, you say, hey, man, when it comes to doing objectives like Baron and everything, you take that away from them. But if they decide to do it with the pressure that you are putting on the map, that, you know, that you understand, you are gonna tax and be like, okay, you pick up that dragon ass fuck, guess what? You're gonna lose the inhibitor turret. You know, people will still do it. Drop a ward on it. Do the fucking scuttles. Drop a ward, leave it, pressure the map. It doesn't matter when somebody's 6-1. Somebody can be fucking 18-2. It's like, how are we losing? You know, I'm really fed. Well, game time decisions, boys. Well, look at this. Oh, MF, MF, I see her. I see her. I'm going in. Nami, where are you? Nami. Nami. I mean, she got 9,000 spears, picks up the MF, but Nami's about to get sushi'd the fuck up. She goes down. It looks like Jax got his fucking lantern out, and she's running for her life. Now, what are you doing? All right, so while this is going down, all right, so here we go again, guys. Here we go again. All right, listen very closely. It's just like how I said the dragon thingy. Look at the mini-map. Now, when you look at your mini-map, what did I say? What is gonna happen when your bot lane overextends to push down bottom while you're doing a camp in your fucking jungle? They're gonna die or do something stupid. Now, if we look at this, now watch UDYR. Look at it. Okay, do this. Oh, fuck, they see MF. Like, are you not looking at this? Like, why aren't you mid with Lissandra pushing this out? Why is it Nasus running straight top right now to push this wave, the next wave that spawns in 3 fucking seconds is gonna pop out? You could have been here pushing this with Triforce? Are you fucking kidding me? Let's fucking go. Oh, I'm just gonna sit here and farm. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 bottom. They're fucking fucking blind. You're not pushing mid. You're not putting pressure. Look at NASA's. What is he doing? Oh my god, I better run to a blue buff. I don't want NASA's taking my shit. And then you go over there. Look, NASA's gotta help you and shit. Look at this shit. You just lost. Do you not see this? Fucking push the lane. Not only that, it left just Katarina. Jax would have been there, but Katarina and Jax, and look at Urgot and what do you call it? But if you were pushing it from the very get-go, you would have easily taken this outer turret, had top pressure just for losing Nami again, and you already lost Nami. And then Kalista dies to an execution, so you reset, go back bottom after you push and got whatever you got from the overextension from your bot lane right there. You want to be the one bot lane because you have the mobility to run and juke and fucking draw more attention without fucking... Well, you don't die fast. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. You don't die as fast, and you got the mobility to outplay, juke, slash, you know... make people chase you, and they're like, you know, you gotta remember, they see red. When enemy team sees red, same thing with your Kalista. Sees fucking champion, sees red, I wanna kill the bitch. That's just the way it is, man. Look at Jax coming in, bye Nami. Yeah, you only own 8. Boom, and you decide to hold the gates. Not only that, you should have stayed alive. Why didn't you just give up this turret? Did you just drop this rot? Why didn't you drop it behind here? You already know that it doesn't matter if you drop it. Well, it does matter if you drop it here because, you know, they can dive you, but it doesn't matter. You just put it down here. You don't need this fucking extra 30 yards to pull down here. You just want to make sure this rot's not taken, that you don't have to sit on this turret watching this fucking Nami sit there and get fucking two-pieced while you have Nasus pushing top. But looks like since they're able to take this turret, you're not going to be able to stop the ports and wait for your teammates to come back. And it looks like we got a fight going down. Look at Kalista. Dumb enough to fight this. Can she stop the ports? No, but Nasus is trying to breach, but cannot breach. They have ports back after just showing bottom. You know, this is the struggle, man. This is the struggle. And see, to avoid all this struggle is to start before it just turns into it. You know, there are openings. Like I said, why didn't you fucking go top and camp the fuck out of this Urgot? And pressure the fuck out of the lane. Take those 2 towers in the first 15 minutes. If you learn how to pressure and after that make decisions, with, you know, with your team playing the way they're playing right now, it doesn't matter if they feed. Because you're always going to get something, you know, for their deaths. But then, when you're, you know, when you get to that point in the game, you're going to have your items faster if you pressure top. You're going to be able to just fucking have an Iceborne at like 15 minutes. You're going to be now fishing your fucking bot lane. You're gonna be like, okay, he's dumbass. This is obvious. I've seen this before. Tricks, you know, he said, these guys are gonna overextend. They're gonna die. And it's the, you know, it's the fucking, it's just the way it is. It's the truth. And then now you're sitting there, fed from the very get-go. You understand the struggle. And when they go for him, you're there waiting for him. You now have a choice to say, okay, once they come out, they're going to focus my squishies. I mean, they already died 17 times, but they still feel like it's worth killing them, even though they don't do no damage. But in your eyes, of course, your Kalista will always do some type of damage if she has to peel. Regardless if she only had one item at the 34-minute mark. She's sitting there throwing arrows 30, and when she hits it, at least that's what you get. That's what you depend on. But other than that, once they overextend, you're there fucking slapping them, and they won't even notice you. That's just the way it is. They just won't even notice you before it's too late. Not only that, you took the struggle out of the game. The game becomes easier to carry. But, you know, all the decisions you made this game, you know, it was just... I don't know, man. It was just, I guess, like, you know, I guess you could say it was like, I guess, like, be ready to challenge her, you know, like silver level, I guess. Yeah. No, silver level. I mean, you know, like I said, oh my god, laid up, bitch. Yeah, oh my god. Oh my. Like, going Super Saiyan on Nasus is gonna stop him from fucking, stop his teleport. Jesus. But yeah, you know, definitely feel and all that stuff. You know, try to carry the game yourself, man. Iceborne would have been perfect. Triforce is fine too. But like I said, when you go Triforce, I need you to be in that bot lane. Once laning phase is over, you don't say, oh my god, you know, my bot lane is still bot lane. I'm going to go do this. No, you take over that lane. That is your fucking lane now. That is your fucking lane. Once laning phase is over, you take that lane. You farm that shit until you get your Triforce. You put pressure. You try to draw as much attention as possible rather than building a rot and throw it behind mid and farming your own jungle and waiting for the enemy team to make their move so that you can, you know, play off there. No, you make motherfuckers play. I don't care if you go 0-10. You be the one to pressure down bot so it gives more freedom to NASA's and your teammates, and tell your fucking your bot lane to farm your jungle. It's pretty much the same amount of gold. You know, and not only that, you're getting them towers, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. But other than that, guys, this has pretty much been the 6.5 Godyr my way in the jungle. This game is coming to a close soon. If you have any questions, don't forget to put them down below. I'll try to get you know, to them either on the comments. If I don't, then I'm just TRK bronze. Other than that, man, I'm sorry if I fully salted, but that's just how I feel, man. I go by feel, and I just feel like it had to be a salty my way, man. Salty my way. I just seen so many openings, man. When you learn the ways of the gates, holy shit! Oh my God! Ow! Wow! Ah! Shit! Fuck! Run! Ah! Yeah, man. You just start to see. And look at this fucking dumbass. Like, look at the fuck. I'm not gonna replay that. Look at these dumbass. Look at them, man. Look how stupid they are. Look how stupid. This is what me and Chris dealt with the first week running a rot, man. This is what we dealt with. It's this guy, these guys in D1. They do it in silver. Go in that motherfucker. They do it in silver, man. They do it in these fucking elos, and he's coming back down. That's just the way the game is. And Tibbers later, bitch. NASA's teleport. DK, put it down. Boom, who the fuck? Nami, hello. There's Nami popping the ghost. See, I don't know, man. You know, sometimes I get to this point, and I explain it. You know, the more they throw, you know, what you have to do. You always want to have your options. You know, like in your head, and you want to have them set. You always want to be thinking of ways, you know, what can I get out of this? What do we get out of this ace that we just picked up? We didn't lose any Nexus turret, but we lost middle inhibitor. What is the enemy team going to do next? Are they going to do Baron? Do I need to push this lane out? How much gold do I have? Can I complete an item? When, you know, what are they going to do? You know, are they going to make the right decision, the best decision? Are they going to go top and to get our top inner, our bottom inner? Or are we just going to or is my team going to overextend and die again and blah, blah, blah? You know, see, you know, you want to think what your team's thinking, what you have to do to win, regardless if you can type. And, you know, it's just so much shit. You know, it's just so much fucking shit. And they do so much damage. And he's fucking, does she have the most go now in this game? Probably. Fucking 15,000. Well, of course, Katarina's got, it's going to probably stay up. Bitch is going to be able to farm easy. You know, and he's still a support, but still 14-2. You know, it's the struggle, man. It's the struggle. And NASA's, I don't think, pushed this fast enough. The dragon, fifth dragon of the game. Third's gonna go to, well, fifth is gonna go to the fucking, I don't even know how to talk. Red team. I mean, they had 2 stolen dragons on the blue side. They, you know, and he just did not put enough pressure, man. Remember, it's all about pressure. You know, it may sound easy saying it, but, you know, I paused it. And I was like, holy shit, when NASA's dying, that was all yours. You know, when landing phase is over, don't be scared to just, you know, run down there. You know, take a risk. You drop your rot behind the fucking mid turret, so you had the rot stopping the siege, which gave you time to draw attention. You know, NASA's, you know, you guys fucking, you know, took 2 towers top, and you didn't fully dominate that lane. You walked in SirhcEz, so there's no way you're going to be able to hold this, even with 2 rots. And if you would have backed off and waited, Katarina was bot, not even with their team. Doesn't even have teleport. And that's going to be game arena, it looks like. And that's going to be game arena. So I hope you enjoyed the 6.5 or learned something. Not enjoyed. We don't enjoy shit around here. We enjoy breaching gates, though, right? This game was not a breach, but it was just a call-in for you guys to get your shit together. So, peace, late. Don't forget to drop a like and video. Late.